what would compel you to look at this beautiful little girl who you were delivering a Barbie doll to? What would make you think that it would be a good thing to try to break her neck and to
Yeah.
I don't even want. Let's not get graphic. So I'm
But
glad I'm glad he's getting the death penalty, but I guess it's back to the existential, age-old question: why does evil exist? And you always say to me, you can't even begin to try to figure it out, because if you try to figure it out, you'll go mad.
it's a circular argument. It exists because it exists. Part of the definition of evil is there is no why. And it's funny, you referred to it as a time waste. Well, first of all, nothing is around here. We can do anything around here. This part, but and it's kind of like being in what I call the '70s dorm room, where just anything's on the table. It's like, man, why does evil exist? I don't know. Anything is worth examining intellectually, and so if you want to take a couple of minutes, I don't know if there can be good without evil. There have to be polar opposites. We're not just all operating in a moral soup. There are over at this side is the definition of good. The opposite of that is the definition of evil. We have God on one side. We have the devil on the other, for those who believe in the personified Satan or whatever concept one gives that. So they simply both, in order to have what you might call balance in the universe, they exist. They're going to exist. It is part of the human condition that evil will exist, and it will crop up. I won't say in all of us, because I don't think you and I are going to kill anybody, but there are people watching, listening right now who have cheated on their taxes, maybe cheated on their wives, maybe shoplifted a candy bar when they're 10, maybe stole a car last week,
Yeah.
some violation of some commandment. It is in all of us to do it, and the shields we have up against it are the measure of the lives we lead. I don't think it's a waste of time at all. All it means, as long as we recognize that there will be no day here on the podcast, on any of our shows, or ever, where we will go, oh, that's why. Or if we get to this monster and he answers your question with some sentence, and then you go, oh, not that you get it, agree with it, but it's like, oh, okay, now I understand why he did it. That day will never come.
It was not going to happen. And I do think I have to do a better job. I think it's a little bit of a glitch that I have. You seem more resolved on the issue of look, good exists, evil is real. But asking why somebody commits an evil act is as futile as saying, well, why is somebody inherently good? Why is somebody a good person? Where did that come from? Was that their upbringing? Was that their faith? Is that in their DNA? Is it genetic? Is it something you have to learn? Do you have to learn to become good? Do you have to learn to become evil? Evil, and I just think it's true, Mark. It's probably biblical that both of these things just they exist. That's what good is there, evil is there. And there is a God, there is a devil, there is good in the world, and there is evil in the world. And this guy who thankfully, now here's the problem with the death penalty. This guy is going to have years and years of appeals.
I will die of old age, and maybe he will too, before we get to that. Do you know what you just did in the last 2 or 3 minutes?
Tell me.
Do you know how many talk shows you lit up just with a casual sentence? Because I don't know that they are polar. They are polar opposites, but I don't know if they are equivalent in the following way. Evil is what can happen when there is a void, a vacancy, a godlessness. Not that atheists are going to be evil. Can an atheist, Dennis Prager famously observed, can an atheist be a moral person? Of course. It's just harder, because when you've got a concept of God holding you accountable, it's like, okay, better, toe the line.
Right.
I think you phrased something. I don't want to put words in your mouth. About somebody exploring why someone is inherently good. I don't know if anyone is inherently good. I do not know if humanity, by its nature, is inherently good. There are more good people than bad people. For the moment, please. I think we're all kind of a blank slate. There's no such thing as an evil 4-year-old, but by the time calls from moms coming in, but I think once you get to, by the time you're 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I don't know if there is an innate goodness in humanity at all. If you gather me 100 good people, I think every single one of them are good because of either good parenting, good coaching, good experiences, being in church, being around there. There's a reason for goodness. I don't think it just happens.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.